Hello students, this is Mr. Mills again. Today we're going to be looking at Unit 2, Lesson 3, Translating Inequalities. Our learning objective is students will be able to translate verbal inequalities into algebraic inequalities. Now this is the third of a series of videos where we looked at these translating these verbal expressions, equations, and now we're looking at inequalities. So this is the end of that trio, but it's important that you see them as a whole because your notes from all of those are relevant to the practice problems as well as the assessments that you'll be having to come up real soon. Special note, we've introduced several lists of keywords and phrases for the different operations in the previous video. Please refer back to your notes for that list. In this video, however, we will add to that list and look at examples of verbal inequalities being converted into algebraic inequalities. So let's get started. For our inequality symbols, we have four. The first one is less than or equal to, greater than, and greater than or equal to. Additional terms to note. At most, which tells us we're going to use a less than or equal to sign, a limit of, less than or equal to sign, at least, greater than or equal to sign, no less than, greater than or equal to sign. More terms to note, no more than, less than or equal to sign, maximum number, less than or equal to sign, minimum number, greater than or equal to sign. Let's look at some examples. A number is greater than or equal to -4. So what are our key words? Greater than or equal to. So if it's greater than or equal to, we just know to replace the symbol with where those word phrases are. So we have a number greater than or equal to -4. Another example. A speed limit of 55 miles an hour. Well, what are our key words? Limit of. And limit of is going to tell you which inequality or which one of those inequalities are we going to use. It's less than or equal to. Think about the list that we already asked you to write down as we were going through the notes. Limit of is less than or equal to. So in less than or equal to 55. You can go 55 but not over. If it's over 55, you'll be breaking the speed limit. Example 3. A number is no less than 10. No less than 10. So no less than is your keyword or phrase. And no less than tells us what? It's not going to be any smaller than 10. So it's going to be greater than or equal to 10. Our final example here. A maximum number of 25. Our keyword, maximum number. So if that's the max, that means it can't be any larger than the 25. So it's going to be in less than or equal to 25. Now, using these four examples and also the pretty expansive list that you have now from the other videos as well as the terms that we looked at today, I want you to go ahead and start to engage with the practice. It's fine if you use your list to get started, but I want you to try to do some of them without the list and then go back and check and see if you pick the right inequality or the right sign, because you'll need to be able to do that to successfully complete the mastery check. So with that, I want you to go ahead and get started with the practice. Let's go ahead and get your feedback so you can move on to the mastery check, and we'll see you in the next video.